Whoops. Whoops. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. There we go. You didn't see anything. Nothing happened. There is no war in bossing, say, etc., etc. I haven't actually finished Avatar: The Last Airbender. I've seen a pretty good amount of it. I've not finished it, mostly because I was not really allowed to watch TV as a kid. And then as an adult, it's like I have so many other things I could or could not be watching. Anyways, let's get started. I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm just gonna keep doing this. So, we are here. Actually, we are here. Actually, we're not here. Just ignore that. We are actually here. Alright, so this is just more and more just me running stuff. Running workflows, and then maybe I'll very slowly start integrating mediapipe into vpuppr as well. But I think this part is very important though. Because I think automated builds are very important, if only because they make things easier when deploying. Because probably the most important part is that they provide reproducible builds, right? Because GitHub workflows provide it's like a container, I guess. Not really. I mean, I guess they are containers. It's like an isolated dev environment that's reproducible and does the same thing every single time. Watch Atla, like a week in lockdown. What's Atla? Atla. Oh, The Last Airbender. There we go. Sorry, I'm from a city called Atlanta. So that I read that as Atlanta. Like you watched the show Atlanta? Oh, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I should have known, considering I was started off talking about that. You gotta understand, whenever I'm talking, I'm not really listening. I'm not really thinking about what I'm saying. I'm just kind of filling in dead air. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. We'll do this. We've cached Godot, hopefully. So hopefully this should be, if I'm understanding how GitHub Actions cache works, is that you provide the key, you provide the path, and if this path doesn't exist, then after the entire workflow is done, it will take whatever is at this path and store it in this key. And then likewise, when it runs it again and there is something at this key, then it will take whatever's file was at this path previously and put it back. You're caching Godot compiles or Godot downloads? Just Godot downloads. So I have a fancy schmancy Python script here. It's very simple. So the workflow just requires a Godot version. So the version just gets inserted twice. We need the OS and then the architecture. Actually, it's not really architecture. It's more just like extension, I guess. I'm going to keep it as architecture though. Technically, Win64 and Linux 64-bit are both x86 64, but whatever. See if I care. But yeah, It just downloads it, so we're hitting the servers less frequently. Anyways, I think this is right. I don't remember why I have this here, Bazel LLVM, but my workflows aren't actually completing. They mostly just kind of die, which is unfortunate. So this hasn't really changed. I didn't fix anything with Windows, but I do see here, it looks like there's some errors, but it's really just loss of precision errors, I think. Yeah, possible loss of data from size t to int, which I guess is fine. I'm not actually sure. I think a size t is the... I'm not actually sure what a size t is. It's like a usize in Rust, but what is a usize? A usize is the standard size of a bit, of a byte for that architecture, I think. I don't know. But anyways, I run into this link error, which is very curious. So I'm pretty sure it's not LLVM, but it might be LLVM. Usize is platform. Yeah, it's platform dependent because it's based off of. It's like it's like the standard size of a pointer. It's the standard size of a pointer. Yes, it is whatever it wants to be. No, it's the standard size of a pointer, isn't it? So like Windows has like the standard size of a pointer, but then it also has fat pointers as well, which Windows uses for other stuff, which I think is like the difference between a D word and a D word 64, I think, on Windows. But then other platforms also just have their own pointer sizes. But I believe that's what a size T and or a U size is. Is it? Yes. I believe it is. Let's get manga decks out. What is a size T? Size of operators frequently used in the sizes and counts. Size of any object in bytes. What is size T? It's unsigned integer type of at least 16 bit. I don't know. What is it? According to Wikipedia. Size of an object? Is that a pointer? I suppose not. Anyways, I don't care. It is close enough. But here, why do I need to define Bazel LLVM again? So let's go to here. Bazel documentation. I don't think I need to set Bazel VC. Bash probably don't need that. I am using Git for Windows, but I don't remember what the difference is. Yeah, I have the OpenCV stuff patching properly, but then why do I have Bazel LLVM? Yes. So it's building with Clang. You need to install both LLVM and Visual C++ build tools, because although you use Clang as a compiler, you still need to link to Visual C++ libraries. Can automatically detect an LLVM installation on your system, or blah blah. I don't remember. Maybe I should actually try building without passing out Bazel LLVM. I don't remember why I have... No, I have LLVM because of Godot Rust, and then I just reused it for mediapipe, I think. Let's see. Size T is usually pointer size, but not a requirement. Haha. See, I know things sometimes. It does often sound like I pull things straight out of my butt. That's not the case. I retain information very well. I just sometimes the information comes out in many different parts. sometimes the information comes out of order. All right, I think this does need to be passed. So, if I had to guess, this is using chocolatey, whereas this is using, I use scoop, so it puts it in a different place. That's still probably fine, right? So if I do this, we can do, or I suppose I should actually put this into the env, but whatever. Basil, I can't type. LVM is equal to, how do I usually run this? Okay, I just pass a Linux, a Unix style directory. So I believe this is under tools, LVM. What's the case? UDP brain? Yes, it is UDP brain. Packets may be received out of order. Packets may also be dropped at any time. But have no fear, the packets come from a reputable source. But once they hit my brain, it's now less than reputable. Alright, that's probably fine. I don't know. Send me one more time. You can just, oh geez. Commit. Paste me. Yeah, when I'm typing or when I'm coding, when I'm programming, that's pretty much the only time I ever hit the spacebar with my left thumb. I'm more of a right index finger kind of guy when hitting the spacebar. Which sounds absolutely insane. And it is. Remember when I was still in school? many years ago. Actually, about 14 years ago. Whenever I was in middle school, we had computer class to learn how to type. And that was one of the few classes that I did not get an A in. That along with math class. Was very bad at mathematics. But also typing, because I just could not type properly. Alright. Cache not found. I mean, spacebar is big for a reason, yeah. Well, it's usually pretty big. One of these days, I'll make another ortholinear keyboard. An ortholinear as in like a plank preonic, I think. No, that's an it's just a OLKB. One of these. That layout. Absolutely tiny. And then I used instead of having 2 key wide spacebar, I just had 2 keys instead. Much prefer that. Because one, it's just easier to put together because you don't need stabilizers for your spacebar. Because actually, right, because each key has a switch under it, but then because your spacebar is so big, generally you only ever have one switch under it, but then you need stabilizers on the left side and the right side so your spacebar doesn't like fall over. It does require you to be very accurate with how you press the spacebar, which I prefer. All right, run setup high. Made the junction. I still need to figure out why Ubuntu isn't building it properly. Because in theory, it should be building it properly. Because I think I have all the prereqs. And by all the prereqs, I mean the 2 prereqs. OpenCV and FFmpeg. But I don't know. I know the Ubuntu one pretty consistently fails on copying all the SO libraries because there's no SO libraries because it just fails for some strange reason. But I think I have it figured out probably, which is this EGL. So it's not just FFmpeg. You also need like graphics libraries. So I'm pretty sure libegl1 mesa dev is what I want on Ubuntu, but I'm not sure. I just had to Google it and guess. This workflow does say that it succeeded, but it actually didn't succeed. It just died. And then tried to copy. And then it technically worked because there is now just an... It's not an empty tar file, but it is more or less empty. There's no DLLs. Well, there is the one DLL. There's the OpenCV DLL. Which does absolutely nothing by itself. But look at that. Nearly an hour duration. Beautiful. All right. Anyways, I think I can also just run a build myself really quick. So let's do that. This one? This one. So, you know what? I should just check this. Python build py. So there is a shebang, but the shebang doesn't actually work on my Windows installation because under user bin env, yeah. Actually, is Python on here? It might be, I don't know. Who knows? The shebang doesn't work for me on Windows. It's very sad. What is it? Python build py desktop. And then probably I'm going to start dropping frames because it's using 15 threads most likely. So that's fine. Oh, you know what? No, it's not gonna do anything because there are no changes. Although I do need to run a bazel clean and rebuild because there has been an update. Well, it was an update just to the Android stuff, so who cares? You can do it, I believe. I can't do both of these things at once, though. Well, I can't compile. Oh, that's not good. Wait, is this an error? Or is this just... These look like errors. Oh, no, these are... Yeah, these are warnings. Okay. Different sizes. That's fine. I don't really know what this is. Oh, it's an overflow error, I guess. Interesting. Oh, look, I'm compiling. All right, so hopefully I get the same error as I did in Windows latest. Am I dropping frames? I'm not dropping frames. Let me see. Let me just hit it with a quick task manager. Oh, I am maxing out my CPU. Let's go. But I'm only at 50% memory usage, and the majority of it is from Google Chrome. Found a nifty Python bug. I wonder if it works on Windows. What's the Python bug? As far as I know, Python isn't that buggy. It's just that like it allows you to do things that you normally should not be allowed to do. Puts that in a Python interpreter. What is that hex code for? Or is that not hex? That's yeah, no, that is hex, right? AH. It's 9. Is it invalid? Is it invalid hex? I don't know. I'm not super good at hex. Anything that has to do with modulo, I just get very confused. Or anything that isn't modulo 10, I get confused. H is invalid. Okay. Python. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Python interpreter sometimes takes a little bit to start up. It's also possible that, well, no, because it should be a different instance of Python than the one that's running here. Probably, I don't know. It takes a little bit. You can do it. You can do it. I don't think it's going to be able to do it. Please end yourself. No! Okay, we're stuck. Oh? This is the same error I got in the previous thing. Also, my Python thing is not... I can't control C. Also cannot control D. Alright, so it's dead. Give me 1 sec. Where's my git bash? There's Python. Just kill that. Yeah, kill that. Alright, goodbye. Just crash the entire terminal, that's fine. Is it Control Z? Ah. 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 Control Z is stop? Oh, is Control Z a different signal? What is Control Z? Control Z bash. Turns you to the... What signal is that? Is it actually stop? Well, I mean, I'm kind of borked. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not really sure why sometimes it doesn't work. All right, kill that. All right, sorry, I can't check. I think I could probably check if I had a standalone Python interpreter. Sometimes I'm able to start the Python interpreter from here. Sometimes I'm not, though. I don't really know why. Yeah, like I can do that. Or actually, is it because sometimes I just need to be in a VNV? Source VNV scripts. Activate Python. Oh, well. Nope. We're dead. Yeah. I swear I have been able to jump inside of an interpreter. Oh my god. We died. Bring me back. I could just run it, yeah. I suppose that's true. H? What is it gonna do? Is it gonna crash? Invalid syntax? Or would you want me to print it? Invalid syntax? Are you allowed to do this? Yeah. Arrows at the H? Yeah. For me, it's the A. Isn't that just like a difference between distributions? So if I go into Debian, oh, not here. Where's my Debian? So I believe I can go here. Yeah, Python, and then I can do, what is it? It's like that. Yeah, that looks about right. Print. Like that. Nope. 10. Yeah, maybe it's just because it's just like your distribution of Python is weird. Because in WSL Debian Python, it's also displaying correctly for me. Does it quit or is it exit? Okay, it's quit. Indeed, indeed. All right. Let me try building this again, because I think I know what the error is now. So this looks fine, maybe. Oh, this is not going to give me enough. All right, well, one more time, once more with feeling. So we go into source vnv scripts activate, because we need numpy media pipe. So modified workspace. That's probably fine. We can keep it like that. We do need to rmrf gdmp. Oh, actually, just go into workspace again. Oh, sorry. Media pipe. Restore workspace. And then run setup pi for Python setup pi, and then Godot binary apps Godot 4.3 custom OpenCV directory is, it's under scoop apps OpenCV current. All right, seems pretty good. And then we can just run Python build desktop. Okay, hold on. Then one more thing. Bazel, is it Bazel clean? Just like that? And then Python build. Please. Oh, did it not work? What the heck? There was no junction? Huh? What happened? I swear this worked before. Git restore workspace. Oh, did I delete the wrong GDMP? I did delete the wrong GDMP. Git restore GDMP. Oh, it's because it was symlinked. Okay. Okay. Does that mean that like this is still linked here? Yeah, it is. How do I unlink a shortcut in Windows? Because I'm so used to doing it on Unix systems where you just delete the symlink and then, you know, it's good enough. Here I'm very confused. That's just GDMP. Media pipe. Delete shortcut. Yes, delete shortcut. Right, and then you should still be here. Okay. Here's what's wrong with your Python though. Maybe it's running. Just have a prompt. I'm not sure. It happens sometimes. I'm not really sure why. Usually it's because, I don't know, maybe I need to like restart my computer. Like it does work usually after a clean restart or a cold boot. But I also just, I've never turned off my computer. I just let it go to sleep. Windows, yeah. Windows has shortcuts. They're not symlinks. I guess they are kind of like symlinks, but they're worse. They're like really bad symlinks, I guess. All right, so up. It's one of these. Oh, sorry. All right, so source. Scripts activate All right, so run me now. Run me now. So hopefully I should get the same results, and then I can then definitively say for certain that I need to pass LLVM, or I need to install LLVM on the GitHub Windows runner. Why bad? Does your bash not support Control R? I don't know. What is Control R? I only know Control C and Control D. Because otherwise you don't really need to have, well, at least I never need the other whatevers. What is bash Control R? Oh, reverse search? Yeah. I probably should use that more often. I think I usually just do, I type in history. I don't know. I like just going up. Yeah, so you go, you type in history, less, and then you just grep for whatever you want. Python. I guess it's not grepping, but you know. Reverse iSearch. I'm not familiar. I've always done it with history. New things scare me. Okay. So where did you fail? Please. Okay, so it still doesn't have OpenCV. So it has EGL. Failed, blah, blah. And file included from mediapipe framework, blah, blah, blah. Include OpenCV to core. What do you mean? Install dependencies. So I should have installed OpenCV, lib OpenCV, yep. Lib OpenCV, contribute, dev. Yeah, I should have everything here. Or is there another package I need to install? OpenCV doc? Nope. Or is it possibly because this is a headless thing? So it's there's a few other things that really should be installed. Hold on. What if I just, oh, okay, let's just Google this. What is this? Fatal error, OpenCV. What do you got? C++, properly installed OpenCV 4. Oh, it's lib OpenCV core dev. Fantastic. Is that not included by default when you build or when you install? Lib OpenCV, yeah, lib OpenCV dev. I have lib OpenCV. Oh, lib OpenCV core dev and then lib OpenCV dev are two different things. Fantastic. That's great. It's always fun when CI fails, you can't reproduce it. I can reproduce it. It's just that whatever containers that they're using, I guess I could just make my own container and then pull that in instead. But I don't know. I'd rather not. And then I'm not sure how a Windows container would work. I'm not even sure if that's a thing. So apt search lib OpenCV core dev. Is that a thing? Is there a difference between this and, oh, please don't be is there a difference? I'm so mad. What's the difference? lib OpenCV. So is this just like a standalone thing? Like this is a meta package? This is not a meta package? Well, that's annoying. Okay. Core dev. All right. We're getting there. We're figuring it out. I'm picking it up. I'm putting them down. I'm slowly losing my mind. I keep forgetting that my CPU is currently maxed out. Git commit, fix up, git rebase. Oh, I almost did it. I almost did a complete no-look squash. Compile commands? Lower thread count? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We want maximum performance. I mean, I'm not dropping any frames because of my CPU, I think. I mean, I have dropped 200 frames. So I'm going to go ahead and blame my ISP. It says it's up to date. What if I just remove the link? So Bazel, mediapipe, Bazel, bin, GDMP, desktop, GDMP, DLL. Remove write protected, yes. All right, send me again, please. How is the stream fine with 100% CPU? I'm not sure. Probably if I had to guess, the scheduler is happier, or it probably prioritizes OBS over other processes. I don't really know. Actually, what the heck is this? I deleted this, but then it says it's still here. And then I also ran a clean, so there shouldn't be anything in the build directory. I'm very confused. Where is this linked to? Yeah, like here's a... Wait. Are these sim-linked? Oh, these are sim-linked. Okay, go here. Go here. Go here. I guess we can do this? Sure. Run me. Hey? How is this here? Where is this coming from? All right, just say goodbye. These are being copied from somewhere, but I'm not sure where. And I really do not want to, oh, it's here. Are they sim linked from here? Hold on. Where is Bazel bin sim linked from? Bazel bin is Bazel out Windows opt bin. Okay, so go to Bazel. Where is this? Bazel underscore Bazel. Where is underscore Bazel? Underscore Bazel. Weird hash. Mediapipe. Ooh, Bazel out. This one. This one. Say goodbye. Well, I think I can just clear this pretty safely, I hope. That's probably fine. I hate it. I hate this. Where are these coming from? Am I stupid? I think I should be able to... no. Isn't this the out directory? Is it the temp directory? I mean, I did clear this. Did I not clear this? All right, so deactivate, go to mediapipe, bazel, clean. Yeah, now we're clean. Need to remember source, vnv, scripts, activate. Just give me whatever this command was. Yeah, and then it's gonna build again. Mediapipe. And then it shouldn't have anything. Okay, that's good. It's like the DLL comes back, I'm going to be very disappointed in both myself and in Bazel. Alright, so this is still building. So I think I have the answer for this. Cancel the workflow. We might as well just rerun it at this point. Run me again. Run the workflow 4403. I already pushed this, right? Oh, it's so slow. All right, so I really just want the Ubuntu one to run, but actually, no, yeah, Bazel LLVM, that's already in there as well. Yeah, send it. Is it my Wi-Fi or are you dropping because of the compile? I don't think I'm dropping any frames. OBS has not reported any dropped frames. It is possible that the video quality is starting to get a little choppy, possibly because encoding is, you know, not enough CPU time to encode all of the frames. Possibly, I don't know. See, this is me talking out of my butt. I have no idea. There's so many things it could be. All right. This is really the only thing I want to do today. Mostly because this stuff takes forever. Not the most fun thing to do in my free time. And then work is like simultaneously like picking up and slowing down, you know? Because end of the project phase, so work is slowing down, but also work is picking up because now we need to document everything and then answer a bunch of questions that are very annoying to have to answer. Oh, thank you for redeeming me hydrate. Luckily for you, I did just finish my beer. It was a modern style Pilsner. So now I have to drink water. All right. That's 500 milliliters. I think Pilsner, a good Pilsner alcoholic beverage, highly underrated. It's very refreshing, but it does get it's highly disrespected because that's also what a Bud Light is. Bud Light is in theory a Pilsner. I guess it's the Pilsner isn't really like it's like the style of beer, but I'm not really sure what makes it a Pilsner. Is it like the brewing style, or is it like the proportion of ingredients that go into it? What are you working on? Well, this is mediapipe. So mediapipe is this thing, mediapipe. They even have online demos because they have stuff, I guess, compiled for JavaScript or something. So I'm not going to run it, but you can run it. It does work. Yeah, so this is mediapipe as a GD extension. Very cool, very cool. Now, like the project that you're finishing, it's this project here. So this is the Godot 3 version. One of the big things that I wanted to do was mediapipe integration, but then, you know, life got really hard around around the new year, so then I just pushed out the current version and then started porting to Godot 4. So I think the architecture of it is a lot better now. The thing of the document for your work? Oh, it is OpenShift, which is Red Hat Kubernetes, essentially, that runs on a mainframe. So it sounds a lot fancier than it actually is. Really, the most difficult part is just finding all the dependencies. Because unlike for regular commodity hardware, for regular x86 machines, you need to compile pretty much all, or you don't need, well, yeah, I guess you do need to compile. So you need to find all your dependencies and then package them as images for S390X, which is a huge pain to do. And then we need to set up basically like import pipelines so that we can pull them into the environment. Because of course, you know, like stuff that I'm doing like right now, this is not actually how most companies operate. Most companies work in, it's called like a disconnected environment. So you need to figure out everything that you need, then pull in everything you need. Because otherwise you're gonna have to wait a week to be able to download stuff from the internet. So it's really just like a lot of, it's extremely tedious, but if it works out well, it means that the client basically gains, I don't even know how much more capacity they gain. Like, I guess the client gains like 10% more capacity for free. Because I guess they like weren't really using those mainframes for anything anyways. But then also, blah, 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 sales sheet for mainframes, blah, blah. They are rated for military use, data isolation, security, whatever. So like if you have like sensitive workloads that must be completely self-contained, then you can use a mainframe. Or like mainframes, you can also like hot swap like the CPU if you wanted to. Which I thought was pretty cool, because I think mainframes have multiple CPUs, so like if you just take a CPU out, it'll just schedule the workloads differently or something like that. Yeah, capacity. It's like computing capacity. It's everything in enterprise is clusters of machines. All right, so they're hosting stuff. Of course, I have insider information. I know what they're hosting, but I'm not allowed to say. I did think it's interesting. Some of the stuff that they are trying to host, they're a few years late, but that's that's enterprise, right? Perpetually like 5 years behind. So from that, I'll let you make your own assumptions. Yeah, capacity to steal money from the consumer. Because I work in fintech, technically. But really, when people say like they work in fintech, that just means that they work in like regular technology, but like 10 years in the past, and then also with a lot more red tape. Fintech sucks. Which I always think it's really funny when I hear like college students, or even like my friends when I was like, I guess a few years out of university. They're like, oh man, like I want to go into fintech. We'd be one of those innovators, and that's like, that's not really what fintech is. No. Like sure, like if you want to go like completely unregulated, go like full blockchain, then sure, yeah, that's fintech, I guess. But if you want to do anything that actually deals with real money, It's really just navigating politics, bureaucracy, lots of red tape. Which is why I would like to brag about it. Out of all my peers, I was the one that was promoted first because everyone else quit. Basically, they had to promote me because there was no one else to promote. It's beautiful. My favorite kind of promotion is the one that it's like, we didn't want to promote you, but there's no one else to give the promotion to. And we also don't want you to leave. I mean, it's a good gig though. Yeah, I guess if you have like a high tolerance for bureaucracy, and by bureaucracy it's just like, oh, you need like 10 approvals within like 3 hours. Good luck. Otherwise, you need to resubmit your request. No. It's just lots of steps for the sake of having steps. Or I guess so that you can you can blame someone else for your mistakes. My favorite. How is Windows going? Because if you leave, there's no one to replace you. Yeah, pretty much. Like it's very hard to replace me. This is true. Well, and it's also like most people in my position don't know how to program. It's very sad. Like I remember when I was I don't know. I wonder if they watch my streams. That would be very awkward. But I remember it basically kind of worked like argparse, right? To explain it in kind of a very rude way. Kind of like argparse, right? So in argparse, you can grab the args from your argparser, like args currents os, right? And so at work, we work with Ansible. Basically, it's a configuration language for like automating pretty much all kinds of stuff, right? And so one of my coworkers was like, okay, so like if we want to change the current working directory without having to use OS like change directory, how would I do that? And I was like, you can't, because basically what it looks like is like in the config file, right? It's like thing, change working directory, my directory, right? Something like that. And then it gets parsed and then it's just available on like a dictionary, right? So their question, and then I sat there for like 2 hours trying to explain it to them. It's like, no, we can't just go from change like current working directory and then change it here. We need to like write some code, read the value, and then change the current working directory like this. And he's like, no, but like, what if I didn't want to do that? I said, what do you mean? What do you mean if you didn't want to do this step? What do you mean? Like, am I losing my mind? Like, you can't just change current working directory from here. You need to like read the value, call this function, and then you change the directory. That's how you change your current working directory. Huh? So yeah, anyways, that's how I kind of realized, like, man, I could like try, I could work a whole lot less and still be a lot better than tons of my coworkers. Simple solution, don't CD. Nope. Unfortunately, that's not how Ansible works. Because you do need to change working directory, or like, and that's not how some of the other stuff works as well. There's a ton of gotchas with a lot of these modules. Can't use absolute. Nope, because we don't know what the path is. All we know is that it's a relative path. Which is kind of the point, right? Is because that you download your libraries onto whatever machine that you're currently setting up, and then you just call that path. right? And that's kind of why with GDMP, well, not GDMP, with the Godot package manager, I was like, we really should use these. But actually, with Godot package manager, it turns out you can tag it to a specific directory, assuming that all your packages are inside your resource directory. But on machines like this, when you're just running random automation that can be placed in any folder, it's better to use relative paths. Because you have very few guarantees. But yeah. That was the biggest one that really stood out to me. It was like not understanding how Python dictionaries worked. Like technically, yeah, I guess you could. Like in a Python dictionary, you could have a dictionary that has a pointer to another function, like define, my func does a thing, right? And then you could have a dictionary like, my dictionary is dictionary f is equal to my func, right? And then you can then you have a callable inside of it, so f call like that. Or actually, I don't think you do call, you do like that, and then that's how you would call your function on your dictionary. But it's not usable in our case, and it's very complex, because then we're starting to talk about function pointers to someone who doesn't understand how hash maps work. Speaking of GPM, have you seen? I have not seen. It's 2 weeks ago. Oh, cool. Maybe I should read this. Can't use a map instead of the if thing? What's the if thing? Oh yeah, I could use it. I could use a map. But like then it's like more code, right? it's like, who cares, right? Like, yeah, you could do like my map is equal to, Windows latest, and then that contains another map with current OS and architecture and whatever. But then I think it's better just to have the logic here in one place, as opposed to, okay, here's our map and then we pull from the map. Like, what's the benefit? Right, because we're not going to reuse the map anywhere else. Very weird Godot bug. Okay, let me actually read this while this is running. We'll put this here. Oh baby. GD quest pretty big. Wait, this is wrong. This one. Some global classes, plugins scoped npm. Godot detects plugins. I don't think the system was meant to work this way. There are no global classes. Yes, this is true. Prototype resource material. This works if I move the folder one level above, but not if it's nested under this. Nice to install the project. Add-on name. Not stable build. I wonder if it's because the or if there's a, like, you need to kick Godot to trigger a rescan. Is it just like the scanning isn't working? Or is it because of the ats? Is it because of the ats? Or no? Well, it might be, right? Could be. Plug in on. Oh, that's interesting. Working fine for me. Does it work fine for you? All right, you know, I can check. Am I still compiling? Target up to date. That's very strange. All right. 7-zip me extract to here. I now have 10 viruses present on my computer. Very good. Let's open this up. Let's import. Where am I? I don't like how this folder structure or this view is the default. How is that easier? Downloads. For debug, Project Godot, import and edit. So is this just what I need? What am I looking for? Top level node, yeah, it's here. Scope. Top level. Or is it like top level is how it works? Nested level, not visible. Plugin off, not visible, not visible. So I'm looking for nested level. Is that it? Oh, we're dying. Ooh. Hello? Hello? We died? I don't know which one it is. Alright, let's close this one. You can do it. It's thinking about it. Is there another window open somewhere? I'm gonna assume xkill doesn't work here. All right, this is unnamed projects. All right, this is very carefully because I have a many Godot thing. It's just kind of running. Face tracker, don't click, close that one. Fewer details, please. I need more details, please. Friendly potato stream, I need that one. Stream intro screen, taking up a ton of stream time or CPU time for no good reason. Godot launcher. Unnamed project. All right, say goodbye. Bonk. All right, bring it back. Unnamed project. Huh? I'm on 4.3. This happens sometimes with some Godot stuff as well. So if I have this open for too long, if my computer is open for too long, or not open, my computer is up for too long, I'm just not able to do stuff anymore. Nope. Is that project just corrupted? Project seeing like a hang pre-producer? Yeah. That's strange. Because I have seen it before. Oh. Go away, NVIDIA. Yeah. I don't know. Is there just something wrong with this project? Oh, I saw it tick. Yeah. It kind of feels like something is just wrong with the project. Command. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy the files over to my Scratch project. So where is it? Debug. Yeah, I wonder if it's something in the project.godot. Wait. Oh, sorry. So grab all of these, go over to Scratch. Can open this up. Godot package and install? Yeah, I might be able to as well. Yeah, I think it's just something with their project. That's very strange. And then I'm looking for... Oh, actually, I can't see either of them. That's curious. Yeah, so it's able to see them here. Nested level node. Yep, it's here. You turn on the add-on. Okay, so I'm assuming it's the add-on that breaks, right? Top level. So then I go to top level, and then there's no nested, which is interesting. And then I go to project. Nope, still here. We can restart. I can force a hard restart, because honestly I don't really trust the built-in restart. There you go. Here we're looking for, there's top level, and then I don't see any other nested. Go over here. Yeah, I think there is just something weird with their project. But there is no nested, which is curious. I wonder if it's because of the @. Yeah, the project hangs. I think there's something wrong with their thing, but I wonder if is it because of the @? Is it because of the @scope? No, because now I can't see anything. Isn't there a way to force this to refresh? Maybe it's the enabled? Yeah, it might be. It might be. It might be. Oh, top level node. It's interesting. What if I refresh? Reload me. Oh, that's weird. That's very strange. We go here, we can see top level. I feel like I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. Logically to me that doesn't make a lot of sense. Logically to me that doesn't make a ton of sense. Right? Because since these have classes, they should just be automatically discovered, right? Or is that not true? Or if I go into demo here, I should be able to do like top level node, and then there is like nested. Yeah. So I guess they just don't show up in the, let's see the nested thing. Yeah. Hold on. Bring me back to here. Give me @scope. Right. So scores things that disabling add-ons turns off classes or something, which I can't. That actually sounds somewhat familiar. Hold on. Isn't there, wasn't there something about like plugins? No? Add-on? Hold on. Wasn't there something about add-ons that they changed? Add-ons. Or maybe it's just warnings. Okay. I don't know. But here I'm still able to get code completion for this stuff, right? And then I'm assuming nested has value. Yeah. So like, I don't know, like I'm still able to get code completion, but I suppose if what they're looking for is this stuff, that is very strange. I don't really know. I don't really know. Oh, then I actually had top level enabled as well. But yeah, so like I'm able to get good code completion here. So I'm wondering if I just do this, right? So nested level resource new value. That should give me 1, right? Yeah. So it works. No node addition. Can you see in the docs? Oh, hey, you know, check this out. My first PR to Godot merged. I think it was merged today. This is only somewhat related. Did you know that you're not able to evaluate a string as not in Godot 4, but you can do that in Godot 3? And then the only way you would ever know that is if you found the GitHub issue saying that you're not allowed to do that. Yeah, it was removed. So what I did is I actually added a little bit of documentation there to say that you're not allowed to do that anymore. Because in Python you're allowed to do that as well, but for whatever reason in GDScript they just removed the ability to do that. Yeah. Oh, it was in Rocket Chat. I'll see. It's not sufficiently communicated. Hex decode. What is hex decode? Wasn't I supposed to be doing something? Hex. 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 Hex encode. Is that what you want? Don't know. Anyways, can you see in the docs? I believe you can. I'm assuming you mean like search help docs, like this, nested level resource like that. No, there's a hex decode. I'm not using 4.1. I'm using 4.403. But yeah. So all this stuff is here. So I'm assuming like their issue is that they wanted it to be visual, which I suppose makes sense. Yeah, I'm not really sure why it's not listed here though. That is very strange. I feel like that's a bug, but I'm not I'm not sure. But I think it might also, I wonder if it's just like an add-on thing. So anything under add-ons needs to be like explicitly registered in order for it to be, you know, in order for it to be here, right? Because like you would expect VRM top level to be here as well. Hex decode? Where's hex decode? I'm assuming it's in 4.1. Right. Also, hold on. So we have errors. OpenCV. Is this not the install dependencies? Sudo apt update. And then this is installing lib open cv core dev. Yeah. It's a Godot issue tagged bug. Plugin created in, yeah. Yeah, and I wonder if it's like for things under add-ons, you need to explicitly register them, right? I wonder if that's the intent, right? So if you have like an editor plugin, what you're supposed to be doing is like add, is it register or is it add? Or add, isn't there a thing where you can register nodes? You know what I'm talking about? Or yeah, add, is it add custom type? Yeah, so if they had like add custom type here, so under, say, nested, so they did like add custom type nested level node base is preload nested level node script, wait, hold on. Base is node. I still hate how these are all just strings. And then, do you need an icon? Oh, no, you do need an icon. I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about? you know what I'm talking about. I don't remember how you're supposed to get a thing. I did it before in the Godot plugin, but I don't remember how you're supposed to get the thing. Yeah, I wonder if that's just like a new design decision that they just never told anybody about. Like I guess the contributors told each other about it, but there's no documentation anywhere that says that like anything under add-ons is just no longer, you know, automatically added to create new node, right? Because like, you know, similarly, not this one, you would expect VRM top level to be here, but it's not, right? Because they did not explicitly add it, because there's no reason to explicitly add it. You know what I'm talking about? Hello, Dash. Hello, how are you? We're investigating bugs, I guess. And then also looking at code at the same time. It's hex decode. Oh, it's in 4.1. How are you, Dash? I'm almost up to date with Demon Slayer, the newest season. That's the only anime I've seen recently. And I gotta tell you, the new Demon Slayer is kind of mid. I'm not super into it, but it, you know, it does look pretty good. I'm curious where it's going, but I don't know. I feel like it's starting to lose steam. At this point, you're used to me talking about anime. Yeah. 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 Hex. Where is it? Where is hex decode? Hex decode? Hex. I think I just lost it. Hex decode. Yeah. Neat. Congrats, Bend N. You're now a Godot contributor. And I suppose in a different way, I'm also a Godot contributor. We go to here. Oh baby, we're merged. How fancy. My first PR and it's just a documentation update. It's okay. I pay money. I pay money to Godot. I'm allowed to talk trash. Okay. I wonder what this is though. Okay, have you seen any good anime recently, Dash? I'm assuming that's why you're here, right? Did I already tell you I watched Bocchi the Rock? I thought it was quite okay. No such file. No such file. Open CV. What is this? I have this open somewhere else. Not here. Not here. Not here. Nope, it was here. Haha. Question mark? Once that's done, append package contains flags your compiler command. Hold on. Alright. Doesn't need to be anything here. Desktop Linux. I wonder if I need to add just a C option here. Export C. My compiler command is... How do I add compiler commands? I don't really understand Bazel. What is this C flags? C flags. Basil, C, C, is it C ops? Is that what it is? It's just a C opt? Don't know. We'll just look at the other ones and hope someone else has something intelligent. Okay. Found my own answer. It's just the include directory. What did they need to do? Or is there another compile step that you need to do? Or I guess a setup step on Linux that you need to do? OpenCV, OpenCV, Because that's the error that I'm getting. That's exactly the error that I'm getting. And then remaining 60 arguments skipped. That's good. And then I know under the OpenCV Linux build, I mean, it should just be... Oh, it's just here. Okay. Thanks for nothing. I guess I'll take the L on this one. That's my fault. Turns out it's just right here. Okay, so I suppose. Live OpenCV. Hi GUI. Man, there's a lot of OpenCV. Well, no, because didn't it install all of these for OpenCV? Am I stupid? I might be stupid. So it's libcore. Let me just grab all of these, please. For one Godot is hanging anything with add-ons? Yeah, that's not surprising. I don't know. I feel like Godot 4 is a bit unstable. Somewhat unrelated though, did you see that one of the somewhat highly rated... Oh, is this still running? Stop this. No, don't play it. Hold on. Halls of Torment. This one. This is actually a Godot game. This is made with Godot 4.0.1. Look at that. 1,000 reviews. How fancy. It's like a Diablo mixed with, what's it called? Vampire Survivors or whatnot. Oh. How cool. OpenCV4. And the reason why I know it was made with Godot is because it crashed. And so then I looked at I started looking for logs. And I was like, oh, there's a pack file. What if I just like go look for the directory? Oh, and there it is. And so somewhat amusingly is that they kept in most of their debug logs, which I thought was kind of, you know, classic. I do the same. Yeah, so under Halls of Torments logs, and then there's your Godot log. And actually they I think they're also using verbose mode as well, which is pretty funny. If you just look inside the pack file, I suppose I could. I don't really want to right now though. Look at that. Like, some of these don't make any sense to the debug in a release build. Your performance? My performance? What do you mean my performance? My performance. Alright, so lib OpenCV. So what do we got? So we have lib OpenCV core 4. Lib OpenCV. Oh, wait. Oh, is that? Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Printing is not free. Yeah, printing is not free for sure. Yeah. And also in classic Godot fashion, when you hard crash, you also lose all of your logs, which is nice. Very cool. Very cool. And then because it's like one of those vampire survivor likes, the runs take forever. It's kind of weird. So video dev, improc dev, features 2D, I saw that before. Features 2D, Calib 3D, high GUI. But there's no core dev here, which is curious. Is it just lib OpenCV core? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Huh. Well, I mean, like this should be like a meta package, right? It's weird. Hmm. I don't know. Let me just try this again, I guess. So we'll do I guess we'll just grab all of these, I guess. The easiest way to do it. Just have a very long line. Yeah, there we go. So, OpenCV, and then what is ffmpeg? Oh, it's just like ffmpeg. That's fine. And I suppose it's just gonna find it somehow. I have no idea. But Linux, yeah, I don't know. I mean, this seemed correct to me. Git add, GitHub. Git rebase. All right, run me again. It did say that it did build on Windows. I have a feeling it did not complete successfully. Oh, it's the same error. And it's a warning. Okay, so this is the difference, is that I don't run into this link error. I do run into all of these other warnings though, which is fine. So unresolved external symbol static, registration token, reference and function. Inference calculator options lib. Unresolved external symbol private static class. Const token. And are any of these inference calculator options? So it's really only in inference calculator stuff where we're running into errors. But then everything else I run into, yeah. Or is it because I don't need to link? It says it's like I'm already up to date, but that doesn't make any sense. I suppose I could just delete my entire my Bazel build directory. I don't really feel like doing that. Yeah, I I know, one unresolved external. Unresolved external symbol, sure. I know what the error is that like it doesn't know what the symbol is. Fortitude never defined. Yeah, but then how do I make sure it's here? Yeah, I know. I know. The compiler and linker have no idea it exists. But how the... What do you mean? What do you mean? Because it works here. I guess... What a pain. What a pain. I'm still going to rerun it, I suppose. Well, I don't want to rerun it before I do anything for Windows. Because Windows, it's pretty easy. Windows is pretty easy. And the LLVM thing also did not seem to do anything. That is something that is very true. Right? This tried to compile with Bazel LLVM, right? Is that not true? I suppose it's also not doing anything for me either. Bazel LLVM. Yeah, so even if it was using the LLVM option, I don't think it makes a difference. Although it's possible that it is making a difference on my machine. So hold on. mediapipe. Bazel shut down. I think it's Bazel shut down, and then I can then actually clean it. Or Bazel clean help. Bazel clean capital H. Bazel clean lowercase h. All right. Bazel shut down. All right. So then we can go into, or not go into anywhere, but we can get rmrf very carefully. I think it's double underscore, maybe just one underscore Bazel my user. So we delete all dependencies and then just start fresh. Probably should have cleaned before I started deleting all the Bazel directories. Yeah, because the problem is I can't reproduce this error. That's very curious. Actually, I did help in the Bazel help in the wrong order. It's Bazel help command, but you can't do Bazel command help. Anyways, Python build. Yeah, Python build. All right. Anyways, that's kind of demoralizing. I've made no progress. All right, save this because I don't think you need LLVM. Although I think I do need all of these other requirements. Is there something I'm missing here that is just subtly different? So I do need to also set up pi. There's something here that's like slightly different? Or actually, what is under my... What's in my pip list? Pip list. Oh man, I have a lot of things in my pip. That's not good. Actually, why the heck do I have so many things in my pip? That's a lot of things, actually. Yeah. Maybe it's a problem with just my installation because I have a very messy Python directory. But everything here looks right to me. Or at least I'm not seeing anything that really stands out. Besides, like, there's some compiler warnings, blah, blah. Like, you're losing data, who cares? So, yeah. Never returns potential memory leak, who cares? Memory leaks are for nerds. I suppose, like, one of the big things is that some of the opt flags, like 03 or whatever, is just being ignored, but I don't think that should be a huge problem. Yeah, I wonder if it's like all of this other garbage in my like global pip install list that's causing things to, like, it kind of works but not really. I wonder if it's that. And also, why do I have all these like random things in my installed locally? That's very strange. But actually, no, some of these are just built-ins as well. Yeah, like pip is a built-in. I'm pretty sure urllib is also a built-in. I don't know. Oh no, let's just, I'll run it again, one more time, just in case I'm not crazy. Or just in case I am crazy. I guess I'm just gonna call it there, I don't know. I don't really want to do this anymore. What a pain. What a pain. Anyways. Here are the builds. I don't really want to bang my head against this anymore. Anyways, goodbye.